Okay kids, welcome back to the shop. Today what we're doing is we're making a camera mount for the lathe. And the way this thing works, we're going to go over the lathe here in a minute. Well, this goes on top of the tool post, and then this is a magnetic mount. My GoPro goes on top of it, and then you guys get a bird's eye view. You see what I'm seeing, okay, kind of like now. This was a 3D printed part, and it ended up breaking. Who knows, you know, the vibration and me constantly removing it and taking it on and off. These 3D printed parts that I do, most of the time they're prototypes, and if they work, you know, screw it, I'll use them for a while. I did, there was a video of me trepanning this. That was a pretty decent video. So what I'm going to do now is I have a big chunk of round stock that was a cut off from the machinist jack, and I'm going to machine it, thread it, and it will mount on top of it. So let's head over to the lathe. I'll give you an idea of what I'm talking about. So here's the tool post mount. So that thing mounted like that, and then the GoPro goes on top of it, and then, you know, I'm standing over looking down, and then you guys get the bird's eye view as I, you know, move the tools in and out. As you can see, the camera will move with it. So this is a critical mount for me to deliver the high quality videos that I give you guys. So this is the piece of round stock I have. So let's face it off. Let's turn it down, get rid of the rust, and then we're just gonna clean it up, thread it, and there you go. Bada bing, bada boom. So head to the lathe, and as always, I face it off, make the end nice and straight. Next, I remove the rust in the mill scale. This dimension isn't critical. Again, it's just a mount. I drill a series of step holes. Okay, 37/64. Okay, we got a 5/8 18. So let's and this is a bottoming tap, so and we are not power feeding this. And remember my rule of thumb, drill the next size bigger. Well, I do not have the next size bigger, so we are just going to hope for the best. And you see I'm using my center here. This is a brand new tap, so it does seem pretty sharp. Just trying to go easy. Break the chips as we go. Don't want to break the tap. You guys can see this. Alright, that's the right size. I guess what we could do is I really should turn this down before I take it out, so let's do that. Let's turn it down to the diameter that I want, which is just a guesstimate. This will work the way it is. I could just take it over the bandsaw and cut it off. But I'm going to neck it down a little bit just so it looks a little bit better. And then I'll have this big chunk of metal sitting on top of my tool post. I'm really struggling with turning this down. For some reason, I can't find the right feed and speed. I got a lot of vibration here. Things aren't going well. What's going on? Oh, I broke that. What is going on here? I've been struggling with this thing lately. Is it too slow? You guys are getting some good footage. No one's watching, but you guys are getting good footage. I re-chuck it into the lathe. This time I use my live center. I'm still getting a little bit of chatter and some noise, but it'll be fine. All right, we're gonna call that good. Let's pull it out, make sure it fits, and then we'll cut it off with the bandsaw, bring it back over here and face it, all right? You know, nothing's ever easy. I don't know why I'm struggling with feeds and speeds lately. Look at that, perfect. And the reason we needed to have that only at 3/8 is because, you know, I have to have this, be able to loosen this to turn my tools. All right? So, okay. I'm going to take it to the bandsaw, I'm going to cut it, and I'll let it cool down. I'm going to take it to the bandsaw and cut it, then we'll bring it back to the lathe. Okay, went to the bandsaw, cut it off. I chucked this in the 3-jaw, and check this out. Not bad, huh? So we're gonna, let's see, we just want to make sure that we can turn this without having any problems. And it is going to be close. We don't want any crashes, so. Now what I did do was I recentered my tool. I think that should help. So let's just, I just want to get rid of this here real quick. So let's do that. Let's get this out of here. I don't know how I'm going to show this. Wow, is that hot? Jeez. Okay, it screws on like that. Ow, wow. Okay, I guess I'm going to have to get another camera to show you. But, bam, just like that. Now look, I'll move you along. So I'm going to have to get another camera here to show you how it works. Okay guys, there you go. As you can see, it screws on. I'll tell you what, this is one heavy duty camera mount. Look at that chunk of steel. Remember this one? This was the 3D printed one. That went on there. And so then here, this is the camera mount. This is my other GoPro, but that's the angle you guys get. I'm standing over here looking down, and you guys are seeing what I see. So I'm happy with that. This will last a long time. Screws on there nice, and as always guys, thanks for watching. Please subscribe.